problem based on the external direct product of groups. In this problem, it is given that there are two groups. First is Z2 having two elements 0 and 1. The second group is Z3 having three elements 0, 1 and 2 under addition modulo. Please note it here, the operation which will be performed between the elements of Z2, that is the operation between 0 and 1. This will be addition under modulo. Here you are noticing that the last element is 1. It means no element which is greater than 1 can be appeared here. It means if you are adding 1 with 1, then the value cannot be exceed than 1, and we know that the 1 plus 1 is 2, but in this group 2 does not exist, so this is addition under modulo 2. So here we will use that if the value is equal or greater than 2, then you have to subtract 2 from there, so the result will be 0. Similarly, in Z3, let us suppose you are adding these elements 1 and 2, and here the operation which will be performed between these elements will be addition, and you are noticing that the largest element in this group is 2. So the sum of any two elements or more than two elements cannot exceed than 2. Here we are noticing that the result is 3, but 3 cannot be appeared here. So this is here the addition under modulo 3 will be performed when the sum is equivalent to 2 or equivalent to 3 or more than 3, then you have to subtract 3 from there. So the result will be 0. I hope you have understood what I want to say. For the first group Z2, addition under modulo 2 will work, and for Z3 addition under modulo 3 will be performed here. So this is Z2 and this is our Z3. Now we are writing their cross product. It means their external direct product. What is the way to write? You have to take the first element from first group. You are taking here 0, and you will write the all possible combinations with the all elements of Z3. So first combination will be 0 with 0, after that 0 with 1, and after that 0 with 2, 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 2. Similarly, you have write all thrice combinations of 1 with these three elements. So you will write here 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 2. This is the external direct product of two groups Z2 and Z3. And this complete bracket will be considered as an element. Similarly, this is an element, this is an element, this is an element, and this is an element, and 1, 2 is the last element. So the Z2 cross Z3, this is a set now, and having 6 elements 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 2. Now in this question we have to show that the Z2 cross Z3 will form a group under element wise multiplication. Here you have taken the element multiplication, and this is not addition under modulo 2. Now you can write here M. Please make it correct. It means addition under modulo, but here you cannot write 2 or 3, because for first group addition under modulo 2 is working, while for second group addition under modulo 3 is being applied. Now because this set Z2 cross Z3 has finite number of elements, so we have to create a composition table. Here we are writing this composition table. You have written all 6 ordered pair row wise, and these ordered pairs again column wise. Now you are taking addition sign. Please note it, here I am writing word multiplication, because this data is generated by taking multiplication operation between Z2 and Z3. So this data will be generated by multiplication, while the operation between these two elements will be performed under addition, because it is given that the elements of these two groups will be composed with each other only under the addition. So data only will be generated by multiplication, while the operation will be performed here under addition. So it may be slightly confusion for you, but please note it carefully. Only data will be generated with the help of multiplication, and rest operation will be performed under addition. 0 is the identity element, so you can, if you add 0, 0, then in this element, then there will be no change. Similarly for this column, if you add 0, 0 here, there will be no change here. Again, when I am adding this 0 1 to this element, this is as it. When you are adding this, the first element is 0 and the first element is 0, 0 plus 0, this is equivalent to 0. 1 and 1, this is equivalent to 2. Please note it, the second element of this ordered pair will belong from Z3. So here the addition under modulo 3 will be worked, while the first element will belongs to Z2, and here the addition under modulo 2 is being performed. So please note it carefully. Now for the second element, when this 0 is being added with this 0, then the result is 0. When you are adding this 1 with this 2, then the resultant will be 3. But the second, as we know that the second element of this ordered pair will belongs to Z3, and Z3 does not contains 3. So here we have to apply addition rule under modulo 3. So the result will be equal to 0. Similarly for here, 0 plus 1, this is 1, and 1 plus this 0, this is again equal to 1. See, on following this process, we can generate this composition table, and after generating this composition table, we will write all 6 properties based on group. To write the closure property, you will write in composition table. We see that the addition composition of each to each ordered pair is available in composition table. The composition of each to each ordered pair is available in composition table, and no new element is generated after adding any two ordered pairs. So the closure property is being called here. Second is the identity property. Here we are seeing that 0 0 is the identity element. So identity criteria is also being fulfilled here. Now if we discuss about inverse is the element which gives identity on performing on any element. Here in this row we are watching here 0 0. So the 0 0 is also the inverse of 0 0. Again in the second row we see identity here. It means we can say that 0 2 is the inverse of 0 1, or other hand we can say that 0 1 is the inverse of 0 2. Again for this line, this is the same 0 2 and 0 1. We can say that the 0 1 is the additive inverse of this 0 2. Similarly for this element here 1 0, for the case of 1 0 is its additive inverse. So 1 0 is on additive inverse. So on the basis of this composition table, you can see that you can write the inverse of each ordered pair, and you have to return it completely. After writing this, only you will write a statement for fulfilling the property of associative axiom. You will write here in composition table. We see that the composition of each 3 ordered pair is being satisfying associative axiom. So here associative axiom can be satisfied, and you can give an example by taking any 3 ordered pair from this data. You can verify the associative axiom by using any 3 ordered pair from this available data. This is the rule by which I am adding these 2 elements. This is the first order, this is alpha comma beta, not plus. If this is the element of first group and this is the element of second group, when you are adding the x with alpha, then addition under modulo 2 will work because it is the first element of ordered pair. While you are adding beta on y, then the addition under modulo 3 will be performed here because this is the second element of Z3. So a student will write all 4 properties to prove that this is a group. In this composition table, we see that this is also a abelian group. So you can write, you can check the commutativity also, and in this problem you will write the commutative axiom, and you will say that this group is commutative group. Sometimes it may be asked that prove that this group is a cyclic group. For cyclic group, the condition of cyclic group means there must be a generator which can generate every element of this group. Here if the first element is 0, then we cannot generate every element of this group. But if we take 1 1, you are noticing that if we take 1 1, 1 1 is the generator of this group. I have written here, if you add 1 1 twice, then you will get the element 0 2. If you add 1 1 thrice, then you will get the element 1 0. On following this process, you can write all elements, all 6 elements available here. So you can say that 1 1 is the generator of this group. So this is a cyclic group. A student will complete this question in a proper manner. In case of any difficulty, please contact me. Thank you.